Today we're going to be changing these rear lights on this 2025 Fiat Ducato from incandescent lights with replaceable bulbs to LED ones to make it maintenance free. Unfortunately, whilst the front lights are LED, the rear ones are traditional bulbs. So let's get those upgraded, and we'll be fitting these LED rear lights, and not for the reasons that you might think. So let's get cracking. I know what you're thinking. You could have washed it if you were going to show us, but I haven't. The first thing I'm going to check is that the current lights are working all right and we haven't got any errors. So what we're going to do, we're going to start the engine up and then just try all of the lights. Hazard lights. Reversing light. Left and right indicator. Fog lights. And it's got the foot on the brake there for the brake lights. Everything seems to be operating normally, so we know at this point in time we don't have any errors. So let's go and get on with the job. What we're going to do now is we're going to remove the old lights. You do that from the inside with a couple of bolts. In here, one bolt there, and then just further down here we've got another bolt there. This would be an absolute nightmare to do had the van been completed, so that's why we're doing it now. So I'm using a 17mm socket there. They're not on too tight, and I'm just going to roll that backwards until the nut comes out. And try not to drop it. Let's do that with a hand now. There we go. See that there? And then we'll do the bottom one. Hopefully you can see that now. Let's finish that off with the hand. So there's the two bolts out. You'll see here there's a connector. That's now loosened that off nicely. So the next thing we need to do is disconnect the cable. See in there the connection to the light. So that's pulled out like that. You just press on the tab there and pull back. This is useful if you need to change any bulbs. So that's now disconnected. There we go. That's that come off. You can see the various bits there. Worth noting as those locating pins. You can see there. So I'm going to give that a little bit of a wipe up just so it's nice and clean. A scratch there, look. Pop a bit of treatment on that. There we go. Let's clean that up. Ready for the new one. Pop a little bit of paint on here. A dog's dinner of that, but never mind. Put the excess there. There we go. That should stop that going rusty. Another bit there. Whenever you guys are watching, it never goes as smoothly. I think it's partly though trying to hold the camera and stuff, isn't it? Right, let's go and get the new lights and have a look at that. Here's the new one. I got it from VanX and it was just over £400 in the sale, and it's a fully LED light.
When I was doing my research to find out what to buy for rear LED lights, there was two companies I came across that did them. One was VanX and the other was Litech Innovations. I decided to buy the VanX one as it was slightly cheaper. It was also UK MOT legal and E-Mark and TUV approved, as well as a direct plug-and-play replacement without needing to do any modification to the vehicle.
Let's get that one fitted and give it a go. The fitting's the same as taking the other one off. It's a like-for-like fitting. You can see on the back here we've got the fittings. We've also got resistors that should prevent any CAN bus errors, and also the connector just down there. And there's this extra cable here, that one there, which basically allows you to set it up with parking lights. Good, eh? The protective wrapper off. Right, let's go and tighten it up. Hopefully it doesn't fall off in the meantime. You can see there they've just come through. So let's get those fitted. And there's it fitted on there. Get the connection plugged in now. And then before we do anything else, we'll just check everything works. So that's the connection clipped back in. And let's go and give it a go. Right, first of all, let's check for errors. Right, hazard lights.
Recording started.
Indicators. Fog lights. No errors so far. All good. And just reverse to check. Yes, all good. So let us just leave that running. Put the hazard lights on and let's go and have a look. If we open this up and flick this switch to off, you can certainly see that. So you've got two options. There's a switch here, and if you turn it on, it'll just flash normally. And if we switch it off, then we get this animation. So there we have it. LED, rear lights, and let's double check. No errors. There we go. All good. So it was simply just that other one there, and then the connector to take off. If you need to change any bulbs, that's all you'd need to do as well. Then you can lift the cluster out, change the bulb, and then pop it back in. And that's why they leave access to that, I think, so you can get in with it. Again, I used a number 17 nut there. I just used it on a screwdriver. It was a little bit easier than messing around, because you don't want it too tight, because you don't want to actually break anything. So far so good. Let's go and get the other side done, and then we're done. Same principle again. We're just going to take the two bolts off behind, disconnect the wiring loom, remove it, swap it over, and then we're done. I'm having to take this off to be able to get in and take it off, and then hopefully we get it fitted, then it's done. See, on the other ones there's less of a gap around there, but there is still a gap. It's not watertight by any means. There we go, that's removed. You can see I'm in the midst of wiring and things, so that is a why. We're in a little bit of chaos there. There's a light connection disconnected. One off. Just be careful not to drop those. Just be able to gently ease this out. There we go. There's that one removed. Ready to fit the next one. Give it a quick wipe up. It doesn't look like there's any scratches on this side. No idea why there was scratches on the other side on a new van of you. Here's the other side. See the markings on it there. Right, let's get this one fitted. Pop the wire through. So there we go, that's that one fitted. Give you a bit of a view of the gap around that side. Slightly tighter at the top on this one, and then there's that side. Definitely think it looks more modern than the original. Let's give it a go anyway and make sure both sides are working. The hazard lights on. Or the four-way flashes, as some people call it. Let's have a look. So, yeah, both working. All good. So everything's working as it should. And again, on that side as well, you can change the option if you don't want it to animate. Personally, I think animation makes it more noticeable. There we have it. that's the lights fitted. So that's the driver's side and the passenger side done, all tested and working, which is brilliant. So that now gives us LED lights at the back. Brilliant, job done. And that took just over an hour. Some of the faff was trying to line things up. I also know the van needs a good wash. With this hot weather, it seems to be bringing a load of sand on. I hope you found that useful. It's actually really handy if you want to change bulbs in your van. Just have a look through and see how that's done. Would I recommend them? Let's see how we get on. They've only just installed. There doesn't seem to be a problem at the moment. I will keep the original ones just in case for whatever reason there's a problem. Clearly LED technology's been around for a while. It tends to be reliable as long as it's well manufactured, and these seem to have been checked and approved and everything like so. Fingers crossed everything works as it should. Does give the van a little bit of a sharper look as well, although it wasn't looks I was looking for. I was literally looking for modern lighting for the rear rather than dealing with technology dating back to the 1800s. Hopefully this gives me a little bit more flexibility now where I don't need to leave a easy access panel at the rear, and also hopefully saves a problem where we've got bulbs gone and things like that. So fingers crossed, problem solved. If not, it's been an expensive adventure. On the last video on the van, I did say I was going to give you a look around on the inside, and don't worry, that's coming up. I just thought I'd get this one out the way because actually we needed to do that job before we move on to the next job. You maybe caught a couple of glimpses as we've gone through. If this is your first time watching and you're interested in Fiat Ducatos or campervans and builds, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We've got lots more content coming up. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it useful, and I will catch you for the next bit. Bye.